you saw my post yesterday, you saw that I was looking at some William Turner paintings that he did that were very painterly and soft. So I'm going to try to recreate something like that today. I've already gone ahead and drawn out my picture or my sketch. We've got some Prussian blue, yellow ochre, white, vermilion, and burnt sienna gouache. So we're going to try to see if we can make something comparable. Let's get started. So we are working in gouache today, and this is the Bahong satin paper. I'm going to start off with a little bit of pink, which is the vermilion with the white. I want that pretty thin. Honestly, I don't know what I'm doing here. We're just going to kind of have a play with it and see what happens. I thought gouache might be the best way to try to achieve these effects. Let's put a little bit of ochre in there and add some more white and get sort of this neat little peachy color. Kind of add on top. I did look at some videos of other people painting like Turner, and it was different. Let's say that. They were trying to copy exactly. I'm not trying to copy exactly. I'm just trying to get the idea of it. So we're going to need some blues in there. So let's get some of the white. Let me put this over here so you guys can see. White with just a little bit of Prussian in there. That's way too much. Let's add more. I want these to be layers and layer up pretty well. So let's add some of this sort of pastel-y blue. Probably need that to be a little thinner. It's almost too bright, maybe. So our inner voice is going to say, what would Turner do? I don't know what Turner would do, but we're just trying to get the feel of it. It does have a lot of more stippling, sort of soft. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to achieve that sort of soft edge, and I kind of have an idea of what I want to do. I'm just going to keep, he has a lot of light in his work. I think I want to put some almost like burnt or the ochre with a lot of white in it. Maybe just through here a little bit. Okay, we're gonna let that dry. I think it needs just some more white actually over top of it, but let's let that dry and then we'll come back and see. So this is like a stippling stamp brush that I thought we would play with too. Let's see what kind of marks we can make with that. I want almost like, just thinking of how the paintings felt, and they felt very soft to me. We might need a little bit of brown in there. Okay, I've mixed up a little bit of this sort of, it's like a greeny brown color. Let's come in with this. I like this brush better, I think. Really trying to create that effect of soft tones in spots. We don't want the whole thing to be soft. We definitely want some softer areas. This is probably one of the first times I've ever tried to paint like somebody else, so I'm kind of just keeping it in the back of my brain. I'm not really trying to emulate the whole thing. That's why I don't have the photo out, because I would think I would get kind of bogged down in trying to recreate it. I think I want this to be almost like a seascape. So let's think about what color we could add there. Okay, mix of a lighter blue through here. Just sort of keep some of that white in there. And then, I think I want to add some, like, sort of, maybe some darker colors down here. So I decided on a lighter, almost yellowy tone through here. It's pretty light, but I don't really want to, I'm not sure I want to fill in that whole space with big blocks of color. I might want it to be a little bit more painterly. I definitely want some more of that brown color. And maybe some, it's looking a little bit pastel-y. Okay, let's bring in some greens. Let's get out the sky. Get that a little wet. I'm still new to the gouache thing, so bear with me. We're still trying to figure out how this gouache thing works. And I did order some new gouache paint, but it's on back order, so we'll see when we get it, if we ever get it. Kind of in no man's land on Amazon. I like this green. The feeling of like dunes, maybe. I don't know. What would Turner do? A mantra. I feel like I want to put some more white up at the top. I feel like it needs more white. Got a little white here with this, just a little bit of the yellow ochre. My brush is really dry. I don't want to cover up everything, and it's not really covering up anything. It might need more white. What I really want is some white through here. And the gouache that I ordered is called Shihan. It had the best colors and it had really great reviews that I've seen. So I thought it might be fun to try that. That didn't really do what I wanted it to do. Okay, I'm just going to come in with some pure white. Kind of use this stippling brush to like, oh, I like that. I don't know if you brought it down a little bit through here. I don't think it needs to be everywhere, but definitely needs some almost impressionist-y kind of marks. Yeah. Okay. Let's come in with a little bit of the ochre. Put this on top a little bit. Ooh, that was a lot. It's all right. Stippling is kind of fun. This is just yellow ochre. Thought it might be interesting to add just some of that texture of what we already got going on. Okay. So when I was cleaning up my studio, I found this old set of Prismacolor pencils. Some of them are missing, but we've got some cool colors here. So it'll just give us something different to use, I think. So this is the Sky Blue Light. We'll see if they work. I had a hard time sharpening them, so that is like almost exact same color. Yeah, that's really light. Okay, this one keeps breaking, which is the one that I want to use, of course. Let's see if that one will actually... Yeah, that's kind of the color I want. Let me see if I can sharpen this again. So I have no idea when I bought these or where they came from, but I like this color. It's not a color that I have in the Derwent, which I might get the Derwents out too, but I don't want to add, like, we're kind of already in this pastel mode, so I think we're just gonna probably stay in that mode. But I like this sort of almost cornflowery blue. That's really pretty. Let's add some up here a little bit. These were my go-to brand when I was in college. I mean, they may be that old. Maybe I got them in college. Also got this color, which is, can't read that, ginger root. Pretty neutral, but I thought it might be nice to add some marks to here. I don't think this is completely dry. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to let this dry a little bit more. Okay, I decided to go back to the Derwents. This is the brown ochre. A piece of hair on there from the brush. I like these colors a lot, so we're gonna go back to what works, what we like. Let's add a bit of this green shadow, which is a nice color. I think it needs some, I feel like it needs some brown. What brown do I have? This is the sepia red. Not sure that's what I want, but we'll try it out. I feel like it just needs some very blue tones. Although we do have a lot of yellow. I feel like it needs just a little bit of this sort of browny color through here. Kind of want something, maybe something dramatic going through here, maybe. Maybe this is just a lower bit, so it's in shadow. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna come in with a little bit of this yellow oak. Oh, here. Is that what I want? Yeah, it's a yellow ochre. Just to add some almost highlights. I'm working a little faster because I feel like I'm getting very tight. I hate it when that happens. Maybe it needs more paint. I don't know. Okay, this is the Ruby Earth from DeWent. Okay, I'm going to take some of this Prussian blue with a dry brush. This could be a mistake. I feel like I just want it to be, there's got to be some drama. It's getting a little wimpy. Like color-wise, it's not very rich. Just make these little light marks through here. Yeah, I think that did something. I feel like I like that better. Let's bring this down over here. I don't want them to be exactly the same on both sides. Just kind of what I'm trying to prevent. But I sort of like this dry brush technique. What happens if we come in with a palette knife? Maybe not that palette knife. That's not the best palette knife. How about this one? I sort of like what's going on here. Maybe we can smooth this out a little bit. Does it need some of that blue up there, maybe? I'm gonna try it and see what happens if we... Ooh, I like that. That kind of just popped it right into something. Yeah, I like that. I'm gonna get out the Caran Neo color 2. This is the salmon color. I kind of want to put just a little bit of this color. Just a little bit of that through there, and maybe we've got a little bit of pink going on here, but what if we added just a skosh more? Okay, hold on. I'm going to take a little bit of water here on this brush and just brush that out a little bit. I liked it, but it wasn't quite what I was hoping it would do. I think it's okay over there, but I kind of wanted this to be more. Let's have a little bit of the salmon color through here a little bit. Just for some hints of it. A little bit of salmon. Caran Dash. Oh, that was way too much. I think it's done. I feel like I'm gonna stop there because I don't want to get too overworked. Okay, I don't really like what's going on here, so I think we need to bring this down a little bit. So I've got some green that I mixed up here. It just felt really empty right through there and kind of unfinished. Like I kind of forgot to do anything there. So we're just gonna add some bits of green through here. I think I like that better. I'm okay with a little bit of the white. Maybe it needs almost like some really dark blacky marks too. Maybe just over here on this one side. I like the blue. I think the blue and the yellow was nice together, but it just felt a little unfinished through here. Okay, I think I like that better. Yeah, I think that makes it work better through there. Yeah. Let me bring a little bit more up through there. I kind of like that, actually. Gives it a more painterly feel, I think. I'm gonna add some marks. Shying away from my marks lately. This was just laying on my desk, so of course we have to use it. So Turner plus Trina. Okay, I think it's done. So I think we captured what I wanted to capture, which was, oh, these little freaking hairs are everywhere. The idea of Turner without it being copied. I think the light in the sky is beautiful. I love the white that I added up there. Really like this part through here. Like this little sort of oceany. I got the beachy thing going on. I think the textures are nice. I like the blue. And the marks. I think it was a good experiment. I think it was fun. I'm probably not going to paint like this all the time because, I mean, it was fun. And I think there's some fun techniques to take out of it. Like, I really like the dry brush with the gouache. I think that was really nice. And the stippling was really fun. I like how that built up the layers and how you can see through it a little bit. I kind of lost it a little down here at the bottom. Probably needs a little bit more of that pink through here, which we could do really easily. Add a little bit more of that salmon color and some spots to kind of give it a little bit more, because we have some over here. Let's just do a little bit more right through there. I thought I was done. It's always funny when you look at things and you're like, oh, it's done. Oh, not quite. Okay. Yeah, I think it works. I think it definitely works. I'm glad I did this part down here because I wasn't really liking how white that was. And it's not as important to preserve the white space as it is with gouache, because you can always add white back in. I thought I might put some white down here, but I don't think it's going to really make a difference. Let's look at it with the matte. Ooh, it's really pretty with the matte. This is obviously a thinner matte than what I would use, but I think it works. Even though I'm missing like a big chunk of the sky. Like I would cut it. I need to cut a bigger mat. I'm going to do that tomorrow. I'm going to cut a bigger mat tomorrow so that we can actually look at these with mats around them. Okay. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I hope you enjoyed the video. And click over here to see the last one. And I will see you in a few days with another video. Thanks so much. Bye.